This morning, Jordan Gibson becomes the 14th player to sign for Sligo Rovers for the 2021 season, and we're delighted to speak with Jordan now. Jordan, you spent the second part of last season with St. Pat's, and now Liam Buckley has moved to bring it to the showground. So, how does it feel to be a Sligo Rovers player?
Yeah, I'm excited. Obviously went to St. Pat's midway through the season, so it's a strange season, obviously for everyone. But for me personally, obviously it was good to get some minutes. The only thing was, obviously, by the time I got up and running, the season was basically over, kind of thing. So hopefully this season I can get a good amount of games and minutes under my belt and help Sligo to obviously challenge for the title in my eyes and play in Europe. So looking forward to it.
You've had an interesting career path so far. Born in Birmingham, but you moved to Glasgow Rangers as a 17-year-old. So can you tell us how that came about?
Yeah, I was just playing Sunday League kind of thing. Obviously, I was at West Brom and Stoke as a youth player kind of thing. And then I was just playing Sunday League and managed to get picked up by Rangers because we had a County Cup final at Villa Park and there was a few scouts there. Our team was kind of known as one of the best in the Midlands at the time. So there's a few scouts at that game and fortunately I got the chance to go to Rangers.
That must have been a great experience for you.
Yeah, obviously I was 17 at the time, so moving away from home at that age weren't easy, but it kind of matured me as a person and as a player. And I've kind of carried that experience through because obviously I've been away from home for most of my young career at the moment. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it and it was good obviously to move to a different country and the club of that stature kind of thing, the facilities and the players that I was playing with was really good.
You're 22 now, and in the last 2 years, you played a lot of games in the Football League with Bradford and Stevenage before you moved to Ireland. So you've had a lot of experience there as well.
Yeah, obviously I got released from Rangers and went to Bradford. And at the time, the club just played the League One playoff final and lost that game. So I was going into a team where there was a lot of, it was challenging to get into the team. I managed to make my league debut January 2018, I think it was. And the manager got sacked a couple of days after that. I think I had 5 or 6 managers in 3 seasons at Bradford. So as you can imagine, it was hard to kind of break into the team when a new manager's coming in every couple of months. But yeah, I racked up a few appearances in the league, League One, League Two, and got a couple of goals as well. So yeah, delighted with that. So young, but I'm looking to kickstart my career now.
Yeah, last summer was a very uncertain time in England, and I imagine when the move to St. Pat's came up, it must have been a very appealing one because you could play games and you could start immediately. So is that why you took it up?
Yeah, to be fair, when my agent said St. Pat's are interested, I had to do my research on the league because obviously in England, you don't really look elsewhere. But at the time, obviously, COVID's hit everyone and it was just something. Obviously, I'm not afraid of a challenge, and it was just something that I wanted to go and do and get some games under my belt. And obviously now I know the league, so hopefully I'm looking to come over and do well from the start.
Your debut was definitely one that stood out because it was the first game back from the restarted season last July, where you played up front against Dundalk and made a big impression on everyone. So was that one of the highlights of your time in Ireland so far?
Yeah, obviously I didn't have a pre-season. I think I signed 2 weeks prior to that. And yeah, I think obviously we signed Georgie Kelly, but he was missing because he was on loan from there. So Gaff has asked me to play up front, and obviously I'm more than comfortable to play in anywhere over the park, to be honest. But obviously I'm an attacking player, so yeah, I played up front that game, and I thought we played well. I thought we showed what we were capable of. And yeah, I enjoyed myself that game.
And you played left wing and right wing and up front so far with St. Pat's. Could you tell us where you feel your best role is? Liam Buckley sees you as an attacking player first and foremost, but where do you think you'll fit in best?
Yeah, I've had a few chats with the gaffer. Obviously, I spoke to him for a few weeks, and I've spoken to him about my position and stuff, and I've said that I'm more comfortable in central areas, whether that be number 8 in midfield, number 10 behind the striker. But I also enjoy coming in from the left. So yeah, I'm more than comfortable any attacking position. But even at Bradford, I kind of played that central role where even defensively I've done well. More box to box, but I feel like I can add goals and get assists in my game. So I'm more than happy to play left, right, or up front, wherever the gaffer wants me to play.
Having come from England and come in halfway through the season, played every game with St. Pat's pretty much, and then the season ended. I'd say that was frustrating that you now have to wait another couple of months before I start playing again.
Yeah, obviously it was good to get 14 games, 15 games, whatever it was under my belt. But yeah, obviously for me now, I've had time at home with my family, my friends. Obviously during this pandemic, it's important to spend time with your family and friends. So I've had that time now, and I'm ready to come back into football and work hard and get places.
What appealed to you in joining Sligo Rovers? You played against us during your time here, if I remember correctly, and obviously we're in Europe as well. So what else appealed to you now?
Yeah, obviously the gaffer called me quite early after finishing with St. Pat's, and to be honest, I did want to kind of stay in England, but the gaffers really sold the club to me. Our chats, obviously, I've spoke to other people that have played at the club and players that have played under Liam Buckley, and they've all spoke very highly. Owen Doyle, obviously I was at Bradford with him, so I had a chat with him, and he couldn't have spoke highly enough of the club. He said it was a great little club. Said it would be a great move for me, and the gaffer was really eager to sign me. So I just thought, it's a good opportunity. I'm always up for a challenge, and obviously with the club being in Europe as well, I'm excited to get myself playing against European opposition.
Well, it's good to know Owen Doyle is still having a positive impact for Sligo Rovers over a decade on. What was it like playing with Owen at Bradford? He's been a fantastic striker over the years, so it must have been great to play with him.
Yeah. Owen Doyle is top man, very good footballer, and it was a pleasure to play. I played obviously alongside him a few times, and just an all-round good person. And obviously he was the first player that I thought. Obviously I knew he played for Sligo, and he's played in Ireland for a few years. Quite a few years ago now, but I thought his experience and his guidance and advice would aid me to make my decision.
Yeah, and actually when he left Shamrock Rovers, he came to Sligo to play games, and that kick-started his career. And even, I suppose, looking at your record, you played half seasons and games here and there. Are you really keen now to play a full season and to really show what you can do?
Yeah, 100%. And, having a manager that believes in you and wants to sign you pretty bad, which Liam Buckley did, that's a big factor in my decision. Obviously, as I said, when I was breaking through Bradford, there was playoffs in League One, so I had to bide my time then. When I did get in, the manager got sacked. New manager comes in, wants to kind of get promoted, so he uses his experienced players. So it was tough, and the last 3 seasons or so, it's just been sub appearances or a few starts here and there. And St. Pat's was basically the first time where I had a run of starts, 10 consecutive starts. And as I said, I was just about getting going, a couple of goals, and season's over. So for me now, to have a manager that believes in me, and I've got to repay that faith through a whole season and prove myself.
We're delighted to have you, Jordan. So we can't wait to see you in the Sligo Rovers shirt. So we look forward to it.
Thank you very much. See you soon.